Hello, P-Fowls. It's me, Taos, and today we are reacting to 6 most disturbing videos caught on camera by Nightmare Feelings. So, let's get into it. Ready?
What in Jesus' name is doing this?
Oh, jeez. Lots of things.
Echoes call from hollow halls, a voice that creeps and softly crawls. Time
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I do not like this song that's playing.
stands still, the air is
What if I told you that some of the most terrifying videos on the internet are real? No special effects, no Hollywood actors, just raw, horrifying moments caught on camera, unfiltered, unexplained, and unforgettable. From a woman who appears in 4 different places on the same road, to a child nearly losing his life to a family pet. These aren't stories, they're reality. August 2014.
Why would a family dog attack a kid? Like, it just out of nowhere? Unprovoked? I guess some dogs can be like that, so...
Omaha, Nebraska. Bryce Dion, 38, was a sound mixer filming an episode of Cops, the long-running reality show that follows police officers in the line of duty. That night, Dion rode with officers responding to a robbery call at a Wendy's restaurant. As the officers entered the building...
Why at a Wendy's? Like, why would you rob a Wendy's? That makes, like... Out of all the places you could have chosen, it had to be a Wendy's. Nothing against Wendy's, but just... You could have chosen any other place.
They encountered Cortez Washington, a suspect who appeared
Okay,
to be
hi.
armed and fired at police. The weapon? Officers returned fire, killing Washington.
Gunshots. There's a lot of gunshots.
But in the frenzy, tragedy struck. Bryce Dion, who had been standing close behind the officers with his boom microphone, was hit by a stray police bullet.
Oh, boy.
Even though he wore a bulletproof vest, investigators revealed the round entered through an exposed area, unprotected because Dion was holding the boom pole high, stretching
no.
his arm upward. Body cam footage shows Bryce collapsing against the wall beside his sound gear
Oh,
quietly.
man.
Bryce, are you alright? Bryce, are you alright? Go. Alright, cuff him, cuff him. Bryce! Show you! Bryce! Stay with me, man, stay with me!
His brother later filed a wrongful death lawsuit, blaming negligence. The court released the video, not to shock, but to show what happens when safety protocols fail. Bryce Dion wanted to tell true stories, but he became one instead, recorded by the very show he worked on.
That's why you need... I don't understand why you would do this for like a show. Because there's so many instances where you could have gotten killed. And it's just the lack of safety in these like shows that they do. It's just so they don't plan for this. They don't plan that stuff at all.
And that's just the first, because the next video leaves behind even more disturbing questions. You're standing 60 feet above the water, heart pounding, unsure if you're ready to jump. Then someone pushes you. That's exactly what happened to 16-year-old Jordan.
No, you don't. Why? Don't do that. They're already nervous enough, and you just do it. You don't know what they're going through. They could be scarred for life.
Holgerson in 2018.
That could be tried as attempted murder. That can be tried as attempted murder.
Stood on the edge of the Molten Falls Bridge in Washington, debating whether to leap into the river below. Cell phone footage captured the entire moment, raw and brutal.
3. No, I won't go on. 2.
Well, she's saying no.
No, I just.
Ready? Oh, that's so close.
You can hear her say no in the video.
No, I just.
Ready? Oh, that's so.
Her body language screams hesitation, but then, without warning, a so-called friend walks up behind her and shoves her off. The 60-foot plunge wasn't just terrifying, it was devastating. Jordan slammed into the water so hard that she broke 6 ribs, punctured both lungs, and suffered internal bleeding.
Oh, yeah. You don't do this when you're not ready for it. You don't push somebody off if they're hesitant. You push somebody off who's hesitant, that it can lead to this. It's a 60-foot drop into some water, and if you land wrong, it's like hitting concrete. It's straight up like jumping off a building and hitting concrete.
She nearly drowned. Doctors said it was a miracle she survived. The video went viral instantly. News outlets aired it, comment sections filled with outrage, and the public wanted accountability.
Yeah.
The girl who pushed her, she was sentenced to just 2 days in jail.
2 days? That should be tried as attempted murder. She could have died. She almost died. 2 days in jail? Are you serious? That's nothing. That's less than a slap on the wrist. That's just like, don't do it. No, no, no. Bad. Bad. Don't do that again. 2 days. 6 broken ribs, internal bleeding. Something else was broken, I think. And she almost drowned. That should be tried as attempted murder.
A $300 fine.
$300?
Work crew. That was it. No hospital visits. No apology at the scene. She walked away while Jordan was airlifted to the ER. During the court hearing, Jordan was so emotional she had to have her victim statement read aloud by an advocate.
I didn't ask for any of this, but last summer my said-to-be-good friend changed my life for the worse.
Jordan's mother, furious, told the court she didn't rush down to check on Jordan. She didn't show up at the hospital. She didn't even stop by her home. That's not a friend. That's someone who made a life-threatening decision and walked away.
Yeah.
The girl who pushed her, Taylor Smith, initially pleaded not guilty, but later...
Not guilty when it was being filmed? Are you that dumb? Are you seriously that no accountability on this woman. None whatsoever.
Changed her plea to avoid harsher punishment.
I'd like to sincerely apologize to Jordan Holgerson, her family, and friends for the pain and humiliation I have caused by my mindless action that occurred last summer.
She claimed it was a joke gone wrong, but to this day, many argue she got off far too easy.
Oh yeah, she got off
Jordan's
way too
recovery
easy.
took months. She couldn't play sports, couldn't fly. She had to relearn how to breathe normally, and the emotional scars, those may never fully heal. The bridge, once a place for dares and laughs, became a national cautionary tale. One careless moment, one viral clip, one near-death experience caught on camera for the world to see.
Yeah, totally. She did not, because you pushed her, she couldn't jump off properly. She pretty much landed, she belly flopped basically. That's why her ribs got broken, because of the fall and the smack against the water. Like I said, it's like if you land wrong in the water from that high up, it's like hitting concrete.
On Christmas Eve 2024, TikTok user Sunwell posted a video that chilled millions. It's late, cold, quiet. He's in his backyard in South Carolina, holding his phone, pointing it into the woods, and then you hear it. Something is out there, snapping branches like they're twigs.
Oh,
Heavy
boy.
footsteps crackling through leaves.
That's bigger than me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh boy,
What in Jesus' name is doing this?
I don't like that.
Oh my God! He just took half the tree down.
This is
Something- oh my God!
boy,
Oh my God!
it is super close. Get out of there. Dude, don't just sit there filming it. Run away. From what I can tell, from this alone, it could be something way bigger than you. It's something that could be way bigger than you. It might not be, but from just this alone, I'd be like, no, I'm going back inside. I'm going back in the house. I'm locking the doors, closing the blinds, and I'm just not gonna go out until morning.
Oh, it's gotta be.
What do you think
I
it
don't
is?
even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this.
In the video, you can hear the raw panic in his voice as he whispers, "That's not a bear. No way that's a bear." What happens next is beyond eerie. The trees begin shaking, violently, then a branch as thick as a grown man's arm is yanked from its place and snapped in two like it's made of cardboard. You can hear it, clear as day, crack, then silence, then another, and another.
Those
Yeah.
fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
Dude, just go back inside. You flashing that light's probably provoking them.
He zooms in, scanning the dark. It just took down half a tree, he says, barely breathing.
Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that. 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 What in Jesus' name just is doing this? Oh my God! He just took half the tree down.
But here's where it gets even stranger. When viewers slowed the footage and adjusted the lighting, they spotted something darting between the trees. A
Oh,
shadowy
great.
figure, upright, broad, almost humanoid, but not quite. Too big, too
Where?
fast, too wrong. Theories exploded online. Some said it was a skinwalker, a creature from Navajo legend known to mimic human voices and prey on fear. Others believed it was a cloaked entity,
I can't see
maybe even
anything.
extraterrestrial.
It's too blurry.
A few suggested the whole thing was a hoax, but one thing was clear: Sunwell wasn't acting. You can hear the panic in every word.
Something. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I don't understand how people could see this kind of stuff. It's just so blurry to me. The video quality of it is awful.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be a. I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this. It's something stronger than a bear,
Oh, definitely.
and he is pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that
pissed.
that's a healthy tree.
And then, silence. No follow-up, no explanation. He never posted another video about it. Reddit threads tore the footage apart, frame by frame. "Look at the way the trees move," one YouTube user wrote. "Looks like a big demon." Another comment read, "The predator is real." Some even said they recognized the sound, the rhythm of something walking on two legs, but wrong. Off. Like it wasn't made to walk among us. Sunwell hasn't answered any questions, and the video still haunts people online.
I
Because
think I
it's
saw
not just what
something.
you see in the video that gets you. It's what you don't see and what you feel. Watching it, knowing something is out there, watching you back. Before we go any further, I just want to ask you for a small favor.
Uh-huh.
If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We recently hit 100,000 subscribers.
Hooray! Good for
And
you.
that's all thanks to you. Our 100K special surprise was revealed, and we had many positive responses from you. Our next goal is to hit 200K before the year ends. It feels impossible, but hey, it's free to dream, right? Also, there's a hidden word somewhere in this video for you. Let's see if you can find it.
I probably
Now,
ain't not
back
gonna be
to
able
the
to find
video.
it.
Imagine you're just doing your job, driving your usual route, picking up a few fares, but this time one ride nearly ends your life.
Oh
On the
boy.
night of January 19th, 2019, in Citrus Heights, California, Uber driver Albert Castro picked up.
Why do they gotta be so blurry all the time? Like, it's 2019. Why can't you get like a higher resolution camera?
What should have been a routine passenger, 32-year-old Tazol J. Vang.
Why you gotta make that face, man? What is that name? Tasuje? Man. He looks so smug. It's like, yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it?
Vang had been drinking heavily at a local bar. Albert, who goes by Uber Albert online, had dealt with drunk passengers before, but this one was different.
Oh, we're going to Southside. Man!
We're gonna go.
You gotta let go, man.
No, we're gonna go crazy.
Dashcam footage from that night shows Vang slurring nonsense in the front seat, at first harmless, then things spiral. You're going to crash, he mutters. It sounds like a warning, but it wasn't. It was a threat. Suddenly, Vang lunges for the steering wheel, while the car is speeding at 65 miles per hour.
Oh man, why would you do that 65? And firstly, if I were an Uber driver, I would not accept drunk passengers. I would not do that. That is an accident waiting to happen. That is something bad just willing into existence.
Down Highway 99, Albert fights him off. The vehicle swerves across 3 lanes. Horns blare. Death feels inches away. Vang doesn't stop.
Oh, we're going to Southside. Man!
He grabs the wheel again, harder this time, mumbling, "We're gonna go crazy. I love you, brother. We're gonna die."
I love you, brother. I love you, brother. We're not gonna die, man, but you gotta let go.
No, I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
You gotta let go, man.
I love you, brother.
Albert, using every ounce of strength, holds him back while calling 911, trapped in the middle of the freeway.
I'm stuck in the middle of the freeway. I have a crazy drunk Uber passenger who's grabbed my steering wheel, and if I drive the car, he's trying to wreck us. No.
Officers later arrest Vang at a nearby donut shop. His blood alcohol level, Uber permanently banned him, but for Albert, the trauma lingers. Albert hasn't driven since, because sometimes evil doesn't sneak up in the dark. It walks right in, sits beside you, and smiles.
Jeez.
A man.
I wouldn't drive either. I wouldn't drive anymore either. I would try, like, nope, I ain't doing this no more. After that experience, no. No way.
Was driving late at night near Teluk Bahang, a quiet stretch in Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. His dashcam was rolling, and what it caught terrified the entire country. He sees a woman in a pink top walking by the side of the road. Strange, but not unheard of.
Okay.
He drives on. A minute later, she appears again. Same pink top, same pace, a different spot. Then again, and
Jeez,
again.
what in the world is... What is this? I don't understand. I cannot see anything with this.
Fourth time, she's standing directly in front of the car, blocking the road. The driver begins praying aloud. You can hear the fear in his voice. His hands tremble, and the woman, she never flinches. She doesn't move, doesn't speak, just stares.
Kumpul tak seminit dah. Kau bukan tak tahu tak bang. Tak, aku nak ajak aku dalam 1 minit macam ni main parti. Kau tak ke? Juga mesti. Aku macam tak tahu dua macam ni. Kau mungkin tak waktu ni. Dua orang dah datang juga. Dia tak sampai kot. Tunggu kita kat atas.
Oh, there she is again. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Where's this camera aimed at? Oh, there she is. Yeah, don't want to deal with that.
Locals say it's the Pontianak, a restless female spirit from Malay folklore. Said to be the soul of a woman who died in childbirth, the Pontianak is known to haunt lonely roads, especially preying on men who travel alone at night. Her presence is always quiet, subtle, but deeply disturbing. The dashcam footage was uploaded and quickly went viral. People analyzed it frame by frame. There were no video cuts, no glitches. The road didn't loop. It was a continuous drive, and the woman kept returning. Some believe the spirit was replaying the moment of her death. Others think she was sending a warning. And then there were those who said it wasn't just a ghost, it was a curse. Whatever it was, one thing's for sure. If you drive that road at night, don't look too closely, because she might still be there.
Or, it could just be somebody playing a prank and wearing the same thing. Like, here it is. I'm a skeptic when it comes to, like, ghosts. Or, like, I understand that there's, like, evil in the world. I understand that. But, like, just ghost sightings can be faked. They could be hoaxes. And I guess I just kind of always think that way when it comes to these things. I mean, I can still be creeped out, but I'm just like, I don't want to think this is real at all. Because it's just, there's so many things that can be faked nowadays. That I'm just like, I just don't like horror movies. I mean, horror in general, I just don't really like it that much. I get scared of it. I don't want to do it. I mean, I have played horror games before, but like, I'll probably still play horror games on my streaming when I stream, because I know that people like to watch that stuff. But other than that, I hate horror. I don't want to have to deal with it other than like playing a game or whatever.
In early 2024, in Al Rashidia near Taif, Saudi Arabia, a small child was playing outside his home. It was an ordinary afternoon, a quiet residential block, nothing out of place, until the unthinkable happened. A nearby CCTV camera captures it all. A large dog believed to be a domestic pet wanders into frame. At first, it walks calmly toward the child, tail low, body relaxed. The child doesn't panic. He even steps forward slightly, curious. Then, in a heartbeat, the dog snaps. It lunges at the boy, sinking its teeth into his face and neck. He falls to the ground screaming,
Oh no.
completely overpowered. The dog drags him like a toy. The attack is brutal, prolonged. You can hear the commotion as a caretaker rushes in.
Oh jeez. I was attacked by a dog when I was a baby. It bit my face and stuff. Ugh. I don't remember it, but still have the scars from it, so there's that. It was also I think it was also domestic. It was one of our family's pets. Not the direct family, but like cousins or something like that. But yeah, I was just a baby, wanted to pet the dog, and it just went ahead and bit me.
Shouting, struggling to wrestle the animal away. Seconds feel like minutes. The boy survived, but barely. Reports say he suffered deep wounds to his face and throat, and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Doctors worked quickly to stop the bleeding and stabilize him. The footage went viral across Saudi social media platforms, sparking immediate outrage. Hashtags like "Protect Our Children" and "Ban Dangerous Pets" began trending. People were furious, heartbroken, terrified.
Yeah.
The idea that a pet, something meant to protect, could turn into a predator right in front of your house? It wasn't just a tragedy, it was a wake-up call. Many questioned the laws around pet ownership in residential areas. Was the dog trained? Was it vaccinated? Had it shown aggression before? Others blamed the lack of proper fencing. Some blamed the adults. But one thing everyone agreed on? This could have been any child, any family. The attack happened in daylight, in a neighborhood, in front of a home, and that's what makes it so disturbing. You expect danger in the wild.
Like imagine if this happened at night, and imagine if this happened somewhere that was not in front of a home. That kid could have actually died, but no. That kid could have actually passed away from that, and just be lucky that it happened where people were around to hear it.
Your front yard, not where your children are supposed to be safe. Each of these videos is real, not edited, not staged. Just moments of pure fear, tragedy, and mystery captured forever on camera. So now we ask you, which one disturbed you the most? Drop your
Okay,
thoughts
this
in the
is only
comments.
halfway through.
And wait, as a special bonus, we've uncovered 6 more disturbing videos, so don't go anywhere. Keep watching. It started like any other night on November 22nd, 1987.
He's just like 20-tooth. He said 20-tooth. Man, that's AI right there.
Viewers in Chicago were watching the evening news on WGN-TV when it happened. The screen glitched, the audio distorted,
Oh,
and
I saw
suddenly
this.
there he was. A man wearing a rubber max headroom mask filled the screen. Behind him, a swaying sheet of corrugated metal spinning like some twisted TV set. His voice, warped and high-pitched, spouted nonsense about Coca-Cola, TV networks, and nerds.
It's definitely creepy. It's high-pitched and
People thought
distorted.
it was a prank until it happened again. This time during a PBS broadcast of Doctor Who, but this time it was
Oh
weird.
man, not during the Doctor Who. Not during Doctor Who. We gotta do this during Doctor Who.
More erratic,
Okay,
more
I'm
disturbing.
hearing stuff. Probably the dog. Okay, alright,
The masked figure moaned, grunted, and was even spanked with a fly swatter by a woman in costume. 90 seconds. That's all it lasted, but it left a scar on the internet forever. The intruder was never caught. The FCC couldn't trace the signal. No motive, no suspects.
It's crazy
just
that,
an
you know,
unsolved digital ghost.
nowadays we probably would be able to track it coming from somewhere, IP address or something like that. You know, that's the crazy part, is nowadays we can do that, but back then we just couldn't.
Story.
And this guy
Here's
never
the
got
thing.
caught for it.
With today's technology, hijacking a signal like that would be nearly impossible. So, how did they pull it off in 1987? We still don't know.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I just made a giant masterpiece for all the greatest world newspaper news.
Yeah, I would definitely be creeped out if that happened during whatever I was watching.
It was supposed to be a wellness call. September 4th, 2020, Salt Lake City. Golda Barton had just returned to work after nearly a year. Her 13-year-old son, Lyndon Cameron, who has Asperger's syndrome, was struggling with separation anxiety. That night, he had a meltdown. So Golda did what she thought was right. She called 911. She specifically requested a crisis intervention team, trained officers who could safely take Lyndon to the hospital. She told them everything. He was unarmed. He was a child. He just needed help. But within minutes of their arrival, it all went wrong. Golda heard the officers yelling, then gunshots. Lyndon had fled on foot. One officer chased him, then opened fire. The bullets hit him in the shoulder, ankles, intestines, and bladder. He barely survived. Police claimed they were responding to a violent psych issue and alleged Lyndon may have made threats, but they admitted there was no weapon found and he never harmed anyone. But the public outrage was immediate. The questions they kept asking were, why shoot a 13-year-old in crisis? Why not use a taser or de-escalate?
Yeah.
Golda asked a chilling question. He's a small child. Why didn't they just tackle him?
Right.
Get on the ground!
Honestly, like, she said he's 13 and he needs help. Why would you shoot him? Why? That makes no sense. Did they not actually listen completely to the call?
On the ground! On the ground now! On the ground!
There was no weapon. He didn't pull a weapon. He didn't need to shoot them. He did not need to shoot him.
Hey, show me your hands. Show me your hands. I don't feel good. Show me your hands. Come on, Mama, love him.
Neurodiverse advocates slammed the officers for expecting a child in crisis to respond more rationally than trained adults.
Right.
The investigation is still open, but the damage...
What do you mean it's still open? What do you mean it's still open? It's 5 years later. What do you mean it's still open? It was clear. It was clearly documented. These officers should be arrested or like at least fired.
Called for help. Instead, her son left in an ambulance, and that night, trust was shattered.
They're lucky he lived, or else that would be murder.
October 15th, 1996. A man named Dr. Jonathan Reed takes his dog for a hike deep in the Pacific Northwest. Just another quiet day in the woods until everything changes. Out of nowhere, something attacks. Not a wild animal, not another person, but something. Reed says the creature killed his dog. In shock and panic, he...
Okay, probably shouldn't have said the M word there because I want this to be monetized, but whatever.
Grabbed a branch and struck it hard. The being collapsed, unmoving, not dead, just unconscious.
I'm still lost on what is happening right now.
That's when the story takes a sharp left turn into the bizarre. Reed says he wrapped the body in a thermal blanket, dragged it home, and stuffed it in his freezer. Then he started filming. And the footage? It's grainy, raw, shot on VHS, but what it shows is chilling. A pale figure, almost child-sized, skin like parchment, an elongated skull, reptilian eyes, its chest barely moving, its mouth twitching, blinking, and then came the obelisk, a silent hovering black rectangle Reed found nearby. He said it emitted a deep hum and scrambled electronic signals. Maybe it was a communication device, maybe something worse. Whatever this was, it didn't look fake. The detail, the weight, the eerie stillness. People were shaken. Reed went public, Coast to Coast AM, UFO conferences, even presented what he claimed was a metallic implant pulled from the creature's body. But then the backlash hit. His doctorate? Fake. His academic records? Non-existent. Was it all an elaborate hoax? Or did Reed find something he wasn't supposed to and get buried for it? The footage still exists. See it for yourself and decide.
I mean, like I said, these things can be totally faked. So, I take it with a grain of salt. That this is just a guy who wanted attention and he just didn't, and he got it. He got the attention he wanted. It just didn't last. And the fact it was filmed on VHS does not help either.
It started in a quiet village, the kind of place where nothing ever really changes. Across the road, there was an old barn, weathered, ordinary. A man had walked past it nearly every day of his life and never gave it a second thought. Until one day, he did. Curiosity pulled him inside. The barn was empty, dusty, but behind it, hidden by years of overgrowth, was something else. A narrow path. He followed it.
Why? Why would you do that? Why? Just leave it alone. There's no point in you going in there There's nothing. There's no point in you doing that. Just go. Just continue your day, man.
This old pit is probably a collapsed old outbuilding. We need to go down here, so this is where I take out the slender cam. This looks like a house. It's not like finding a dungeon underneath your home, but still, in the field across the way, it's a pretty neat find.
And at the end, a house, or what was left of one. Collapsed walls, weeds crawling through.
You know, at that point, I'm just like, nope, never mind. I don't want to be here anymore. I might have been curious, but if I find a house that's in there that's been abandoned or whatever, yeah, I'm passing. I'm gonna pass on that, man.
The floorboards. No electricity, no furniture, just a thick silence, like time had frozen in place.
Yeah.
Inside, he found things that didn't make sense. A single boot left by the door. A rusted chain hanging from a wooden booth.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, never mind. Unless the people that were in here were very kinky, then other than that, then I just book it.
Small to be a closet, too out of place to explain. And then, on the floor, a huge dented pot, burnt on the inside, coated in a brownish residue. It didn't look like it had been used for food. It looked like it had been used for something else.
They had to take a dump in there. That's probably what. This brown substance? Yeah, probably just taking a big old dump in there.
He snapped photos, backed away slowly, and later posted them online. The internet did the rest. Some claimed it was a torture booth, others suggested ritual sacrifice. A few said it looked like something out of a horror movie, but real. No names, no records, no answers, and the pot? It's still there waiting.
Boot.
Waiting for somebody to go ahead and take a big old poop in there again.
Pretty large, actually. This is curious. It's an old shackle of some sort. Got a chain and shackles at the end. That's definitely something that you would put around somebody's wrist. That's an old leather strap with a buckle on it, and then a chain. It looks like something that you'd find in a dungeon. Very strange.
January 12th, 1998, Lawrence County, Georgia. Deputy Kyle Dinkheller, just 22 years old, pulled over a Toyota pickup truck for speeding. The driver, a 49-year-old Vietnam War veteran named Andrew Brannon. At first, things seemed calm. They exchanged words.
Alright. This is just gonna be a good old time? Is it gonna be something that, you know, they become friends? You know, do a little handshake? Hopefully that's what's gonna happen.
Driver, step back here to me. Come on back here for me. Come on back. How you doing today? You come on back here and keep your hands out of your pocket. Keep your hands out of your pocket, sir. Sir!
Nothing unusual, but then it shifted. The deputy asked Brannon to remove his hands from his pockets. Brannon snapped. His demeanor flipped from cooperative to erratic, almost manic.
Oh, great.
You come on back here and keep your hands out of your pocket. Keep your hands out of your pocket, sir. Sir!
He started shouting, pacing, even dancing in the road.
What? He started dancing. That man just wants to boogie, you know what I mean?
Dinkheller tried to de-escalate again and again. He gave commands.
Man, look at him move. He's grooving.
But firm. But Brannon didn't back down.
Sir, get back.
Yeah, right.
Sir, get back. Now, get back. Get back. Sir, get back now.
Then came the unthinkable. Brannon walked back to his truck, pulled out an M1 carbine, a semi-automatic rifle, and aimed it straight at the young deputy.
Oh, great.
What followed is one of the most disturbing shootouts ever caught on dash cam. Dinkheller was outgunned, firing his service pistol as Brannon advanced. 9 bullets tore into the deputy's body, legs, chest, arms. He screamed for help. called for backup.
Stop now!
But Brandon kept walking forward, methodical, terrifying. Then, in cold blood, he reloaded, walked up, and fired a final shot point blank at Dinkheller. All of it was caught on tape, so let's take a look.
Oh, dang. Oh, man.
Brandon fled, but by morning, he was found hiding under a tarp, still in the same county. The footage became infamous, used in almost every U.S. police academy to this day, a chilling reminder of how fast routine can turn to horror. Brandon pleaded insanity, PTSD, but the jury didn't buy it. The video was too clear, too brutal. He was executed in 2015. And Deputy Kyle Dinkheller, he became a symbol of courage, of sacrifice, and of just how unpredictable one traffic stop can be. This is the video no one can find, but somehow everyone talks about it. No
All right.
intro, no credits, no confirmation it was ever real. Just whispers in old forums, frantic screenshots, and stories from people who claim they watched it and were never the same afterward. They call it the grifter.
Okay. This is the grifter. But man, that last one, that was crazy. That was more crazy than the other ones, I think. Just pulled out a freaking machine gun, basically, compared to the officer's pistol. You were very much outgunned, and he was gone. There was no way of stopping it, really. He did protocol, and then it just ended up not in his favor, I guess.
Some say it's cursed. Others say it's a psychological experiment gone wrong. But everyone agrees it's deeply disturbing. According to online legends, the grifter shows a mash of warped, decaying footage, distorted faces, scenes that resemble satanic rituals, the sound of insects buzzing, and screaming that doesn't sound human. No one knows where it came from. A few claim it dates back to the 1930s. Others believe it surfaced on the deep web before being yanked offline almost instantly. Some say the video keeps getting removed from YouTube, no matter who uploads it. A handful of viewers even swear that a strange porcelain doll appeared in their home days after watching it.
Okay, alright, dude. No. There is no way that happens. There ain't no way something like that happens. They're just coming up with stuff now. They're trying to get people even more scared.
Whether that's true, or just creepy internet lore, it's hard to say. Want to see what remains? Here's one of the last surviving uploads, but watch carefully.
Well, I'm definitely unsettled. Okay, I saw that. I was about to say, don't jump scare me now. Hold on, man, I'm coming. I'm coming to the door, stop knocking.
Because sometimes, the scariest videos on the internet aren't the ones you can watch. They're the ones you shouldn't. So what does it say about the internet that some of its most terrifying videos don't show violence or gore? They show silence. They show confusion. They show something we can't explain. Here's the real question. If these videos are just the ones we know about, what's still out there? What haven't we found yet?
I saw the hidden word.
Drop your thoughts in the comments because the internet has only just begun to show us its darker side. And with that thought comes the end of another episode. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.
All right. All right, so that was 6 most disturbing, well, technically 12 most disturbing videos caught on camera. Check out Nightmare Feelings, puts up some good stuff. And if you liked this video, like, subscribe, comment down below what you want me to react to next, and I will see you in the next video.